Well, hello everybody. So, hope you're enjoying your week so far, and wanted to come to you today. I have a couple of questions that we're going to answer, and actually, a couple of the questions that I got that we're going to actually talk about that I don't have to address were about sleep. And how many of you don't sleep very well? I definitely go through the motions. Sometimes I have a hard time falling asleep at certain points, and there's other nights I sleep really well. So, what's the difference and why does that happen? Well, you know what? Over the past decade, we definitely are lacking sleep based on stress. It could be kids, it could be work, could be too much on your mind, can bring us back to things like copper toxicity and mineral imbalance that can affect sleep as well. And when sleep is lacking, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to have a decrease in performance. Your brain's not going to function as well as it usually does, and you're going to be tired. So, couple of things that you can do, actually, more than a couple, a few things that you can do to get better sleep. Let's talk about those. So, first thing is get some sunshine during the daytime or use some bright light therapy. There's actually really cool, inexpensive lights that you can get that are kind of like bright light morning therapy. Circadian rhythm is very important. And when that gets off, especially affects us in the wintertime, obviously, there might not be as much sunshine as in the summer. And that light can actually reset your circadian rhythm. And it's actually, there's been studies done that the people who get more sunshine during the day actually fall asleep 83% faster. 83%, that's a huge number. So try and get as much bright light therapy or sunshine in your day as possible, and you should sleep better at night. A couple of other things that you can do as well. Blue light, right? Phones, computers, TV, all those good things. So when we are relaxing in the evening, sometimes we need to kind of shut that down an hour or so before you go to bed. So it's always good to have kind of a nighttime ritual and be consistent. I mean, obviously the weekends, some of us stay up a little bit longer or have different bedtimes than during the week, but consistency is good if you have kind of a consistent time that you go to bed at night and get up in the morning. I find that many people, when they get into that pattern and their body gets used to it, they actually don't even need an alarm clock because they wake up when their normal time comes around anyways. So again, try and just reduce that blue light therapy probably about an hour before you go to bed. Maybe do a little reading or have a bath or, there's lots of different things that you can do to kind of wind down. Another really important fact is that you want to make sure that your bedroom temperature is good. So think about the summertime. So we've got a really hot day, maybe you don't have air conditioning, and what happens? Well, you don't sleep at all. Normally you're just tossing and turning because you're so hot and your body just can't get comfortable. And studies show that, people disrupted, for example, by external noise when they're sleeping, it's actually the temperature disrupts people more than the external noise that might be happening. So that's a huge deal. So try and make sure that on average, we say around 68 to 70 degrees because that's a nice comfortable. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. I actually like it around 67. I like it a little bit cooler. But whatever that is for you, try and make sure that you're getting the temperature right so that you can sleep through the night and not be waking up too hot. Other thing you can do is sleep in a dark cave. So we always say we want to sleep in absolute blackness, as dark as possible. So if you have windows that don't have window coverings or blinds, maybe you could use like a blackout blind that rolls up so you don't see it during the daytime. Those are really important because that, even though your eyes are closed, if you're laying in the sunshine and your eyes are closed, you still see the sun beaming through. So in the evening and at night when you're sleeping and your eyes are closed, same thing. If the moon's really bright or if there's light outside your window, if you've got a street light there, all of that is going to affect your sleep patterns. So try and make sure your room is as dark and cool as possible. And then there's a few obviously little biohack tips that you can do if that isn't working, or maybe you want to try them all, or maybe you're already doing the rest and it's not quite enough. So magnesium's the first one. Magnesium, there's many different forms. Glycinate's a good choice. You can use malate as well. That is used in over 600 enzymatic processes in the body, and it's very relaxing. So it relaxes the muscles, it enhances sleep quality, and that's a really great product to also avoid any issues with joint pain, stiffness, muscle spasms especially. So that's a good one. Next one is L-theanine. So L-theanine is a really amazing amino acid. You don't need a lot of it, just about 100 milligrams. So L-theanine is a great choice if you're just using it to maybe fall asleep a little faster, relax the body, and get into that parasympathetic so that you can sleep well. The other thing you can do that's super natural is lavender. So a lot of people will use a natural kind of lavender spray they can spray on their pillow, or maybe you have one of those little lavender packs that you can tuck in your pillow. But the scent of lavender is very relaxing too, and enhances sleep. So a couple of different things that you can use and some ideas. And yeah, so if you're having problems sleeping, try these things. Let me know how they're working for you, and let me know if I can help. So sleep, it's all about sleep this week. So try and be consistent, and let me know how it goes.